Scorpio and Scorpio rising. Mars is going to retrograde in your 8th house, which is Scorpio. You are the ruler of the 8th house. This is the house of sex, death, and rebirth, as well as taxes, other people's money. So at this time, what you might expect with Mars retrograding in Gemini in your 8th house, you might expect the past coming back. So things in regards to other people. Now this could be Geminis that owed you money that you're familiar with, or people with Gemini in their chart. You might find money coming in from them. You also might find that your taxes. This transit is from basically November till January. So you might be getting taxes, and your actual tax representative might be a Gemini or have Gemini in there, or there might be fast communication in regards to your taxes. It might be faster than usual. It could be something that you didn't know about that can come in, something that was from someone else that owed you money, or it can be something also in regards to, like, say if you're talking about taxes, it could be taxes that you actually have a passing conversation with someone, or it doesn't come in fast enough, so you kind of get hot. So be careful at this time in regards to that, and watch your watch your impulses. Try to control your impulses. Don't let the dark side and the anger and things like that get you, Scorpio. It could also be anybody that that has Mars and their Gemini and their natal chart. Could be your significant other, could be somebody in your family. You might be getting in heated debates, arguments. It could be more sex at this time because it's in that house. It could be people from the past in regards to sexual people that you dated, Geminis that you dated, perhaps. It could be inheritances. Perhaps your dad was a Gemini, your mom was a Gemini, somebody, uncle, some sibling, something like that that's passed away. It's just going to be basically transformation, death, and rebirth. So I always find that kind of wild because, Scorpio, you yourself are a fixed sign, and being that you actually rule the house of sex, death, and rebirth. So we're in Scorpio season right now, and by the way, happy birthday, Scorpio. But one thing I noticed, just to be in the month of November, for the most part, a lot of people die in November, and there's a lot of omens or darkness. My dad passed away a couple years ago, November 5th, and I remember seeing a lot of what was it, crows or ravens, something like that. It was messengers of death, bringers of death. So they let me know that it was actually a death and rebirth, that he was going to pass away. And wherever I traveled, they followed me. So it was like they were around me the entire time. So it's kind of wild what this month can happen. There can be a lot of births, births during this time too. But mainly it's going to be other people's money, money that is owed to you from other people, things of that nature. So somebody could be paying you back at this time. But it basically takes care of your astrological aspects. Now, when it comes to Scorpio rising, that's dealing with your physical body. The house of self, which is what the rising and ascendant sign basically represents. So it's basically how people perceive you, the mask you wear, how people perceive you, Scorpio rising, when they see you. So it could be, in regards to the 8th house, and then the passionate Mars, it could be, healing or sex and death and rebirth in a passionate way in regards to your physical body. So you might be finding yourself basically being initiated or reborn through sex at this time for some of you. So it can be, there's many different ways that it can represent, and that it can basically, that can go down during these transits. There's many different ways to interpret things, but this is basically what I have for you in regards to your astrological aspects. So what I'm going to do now is pull a few cards for you and just let you know what the theme is going to be. Okay, Scorpio rising. The cards I pulled for you is the card of sacrifice, which is the card of, in traditional tarot, that is the hangman. So that's stuff being in suspension. So at this time, this is about releasing things. So there could be certain things that you need to release in your birthday month, in the month of death and rebirth, as well as in Mars retrograde. So with this card, it's basically talking about powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive the rewards. The rewards for this transformation, wisdom and gratitude and enlightenment, are wisdom, transformation, gratitude, and enlightenment. So if you notice, it's talking about transformation. So if there's things you can release at this time, it will be, it would be better for you. Now, this could be a partner, because with the sacrifice card and the hangman card, which is the same thing, this could be a Pisces that you're releasing at this time, or releasing control, to a Pisces, or, in regards to, something to do with that. So this card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life, and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, and have patience to reflect and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, you will have a profound effect on the soul and your life. So it also symbolizes a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, or it could be necessary to live in the answers. So the second card is the recognition and reward. So you could be getting recognized for your ability to release certain things at this time, or it could be recognition in some type of endeavor, something that you've created, something in your life. Somebody in your life could be appreciating you more at this time, or recognizing what you actually bring to the table. So that's it's all good. But basically, it's saying if you at this time decide to release and let go of control certain things in your life, you will be recognized and rewarded for those acts. So sometimes the sacrifice, when we sacrifice things in our life, is a very noble gesture, and we're usually rewarded, and recognized for that. So Scorpio, that's basically what I have for you for your November 2022 reading, Mars in retrograde. Remember, Mars is your ruler, so it could be a lot of benefits. And thank you for watching, and hope you have a great one.